Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Cancer for the month of November, including late October 2023. So Cancer, we're in your cousin's sign of Scorpio. So the element being your element of water as well. So very emotional time. Lots of things coming to the surface in the Scorpio time that usually remain sort of latent during the year. They're just sort of, you know, at the bottom of the ocean floor, literally. And in the Scorpio time, they come up to sort of haunt us in a way and say, oh, okay, remember this. So it's very much that time. You are in your fifth house, which is the house of creativity. So it could be children, new babies coming in. It could be just going out and having a good time, being creative with your life, with whatever, doing things that you love doing in your own perception or idea of creativity. It stretches everywhere, creativity. And it's also the house of fun. So just have a nice, relaxing time. And the energy around is the Five of Swords. So there's a bit of a, I don't know, has there been an argument been going on there, Cancer? Or you sort of been asking assistance, I think, from different people, or 5 people around you, 4 people including you, 5, and you're getting different bits of advice from different people, and then just going, I'm still not satisfied. That's when you have to just take your own counsel, I'm afraid. But you're in the house of fun, so it should be quite light-headed. So anything that's been causing like arguments and drama and stuff like this with the Five of Swords, just sort of brush it aside and do what you have to do yourself without including a cast of 5 people that are all going to tell you what they would do, and that's not going to help you. Where you are right now, and you have the Magician coming in to help. So he's very much the spirit messenger. So he comes through us. It's almost like the universe sends down the sort of almost like an energy that comes through us, and very creative as well. So he sort of inspires us to go, yeah, look, I hadn't thought of that. I might do that. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. So even if you've got people around you saying at the moment, oh, don't do that, that'd be silly, you know, that'd be silly, that'd be not a good idea. I think you yourself, with a big major card, this is up to you to make your own decision with whatever this project is coming through, because there's always 50% risk, 50% potential. So it's sort of saying so far, go with what you're going to do. Don't worry about other people. And it could be family as well, because they often chime in with their whatever they think. And then you sort of think, oh, I can't please everybody. No, you can't. So it's your story. What's influenced that to come in is the Chariot. So emotional discipline, another big card, another big energy. Chariot talks about travel, but overall, of anything, it talks about discipline and emotional discipline. How you're going to attack this project, how you're going to do it. You need to be disciplined is absolute. You have to have it, especially when you're planning new ventures or things like that. You have to sort of really knuckle down and do the work, don't you? So the Chariot's saying, make sure you know everything's sort of ready to go, and you've factored in risk and potential as well. So a double whammy there, but definitely a movement card, so you can be happy in knowing already, Cancer, that things, you know, once you set off, it's going to be right. As long as you've got all your ducks in a row, you'll be fine. 2 big cards, amazing. Okay, let's see what was happening in September, October time. And you had the 8 of Pentacles, so this may be the project. This may be something, a long-held dream to sort of create something, do something different from your day job, or maybe change jobs or change sort of fields of work, whatever it may be to you particularly. This is another great card to say go for it and do it, because you've got lots of experience already, this card says, to do it. And experience in life is everything, and you can sort of chop and change and adapt. That's what human beings are really good at, adapting. So beautiful card, actually, very stable too, the 8 of Pentacles. All the Pentacles are very earthy cards, so you can be sure that there's stability there. You're not sort of doing it, you know, just off a whim or in your mind, or just like, it's not just an idea. This is something that can really sort of go places. recent influences, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, so there it comes in to say go for it, do it. Money is available, it's a new beginning, just go for it. It's handed to you, or you have worked for it, but it's just there to take. So get it and run and do it. Could be a bit of a windfall coming through for some of you as well. Bit of extra money coming in, so it's all looking pretty good so far, Cancer. The lesson you'll be learning in this time, the Sun. Another big card, major work, major energy. This is the great illuminator, so this will just let you see everything exactly how it is. There's no hiding with the Sun at all. It shines its light on everything. Some things that we don't particularly like, when the sun's out, you can see everything for what it really is. So it's a very helpful card for you. You've got these 3 major cards now, so very much a helpful card, a yes answer card, and it's like go for it, literally, because you can see, you know what's ahead of you. You know what to expect. Okay, near future. Oh my God. Ace of Wands, what's going on, Cancer? You're really firing on all cylinders this month. So, Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Once again, the energy to do it, very important with new stuff coming in, or whatever it is you're doing. New beginnings and just flying with it. Like, this is energy, bounds and bounds of energy, this one. So it's like you can really use that behind you. It's like rocket fuel in a way. You just feel like you can tackle anything. Lots of great stuff there for you. And Ace of Wands is very creative as well, and action. So things will really start rolling once you sort of get into whatever it is you're up to. Okay, let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Tucked down here, and we have the Hierophant. So that's the higher learning. It's the moral compass. It's you just seeing things on a level in terms of... This can also be like dealing with the authorities kind of thing as well, and you may not be aware of that, but be aware of that as well, because they can often be a thorn in your side, especially if you're trying to do something and there's red tape. But I believe moral compass is the main interpretation I like, because it's sort of your own moral compass. You know what's right and you know what's wrong, and you know how you're going to do it, and literally there's no cutting corners with the Hierophant, because he is the big spiritual teacher, actually. So we know through him, we know not everything in life is bound to be an easy mark. It's just not. There will be pitfalls. How others see you. King of Swords. So very decisive, very getting on with it. Sort of really great ideas coming in there. He's the king of the air people, so he's very sort of good with his words, sometimes a bit too good. So people are seeing that in you as well, which is great in a way for clarity. He's usually a person in the law, like a judge or a lawyer or a doctor, or someone that's sort of done intensive study and is very intellectually, he's got a lot of intellect, let's say. I can't think of the word to go with it, but yeah, very smart sort of operator, this one. But yeah, once again, he can be a bit of a manipulator of words and things as well. But yeah, on the main, he's just really great for great ideas and communications and clarity. So that's how people are seeing you. He could sell sand to the Arabian people, for example. That's his kind of way. Okay, positive feelings. 7 of Wands. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Don't forget to stop and have a look at how far you've come this year. Things have been really good for you. Like most of us, we sort of look at the negatives, not the positives. And this is a card indicating, and you realise this, that indeed... just see how far you've come with everything. It's a 7 card, so it's quite a magical card, but it's also a card of, you know, not giving up and keeping on going, but factoring in what goals have you kicked this year. Okay, now let's look at the final outcome. Three of Pentacles, very spiritual card, this one, as well as an earth sign card, but it talks in spiritual realms. It talks about teacher and student. So it's like you teach somebody, some person, some things, they teach you things, in like in a relationship or in a work situation. But overall, in a work situation, it talks about working well with others and things going really well on a solid platform. So whatever it is that you're bound or you're trying to achieve, I'm getting this 4 weeks will be a really beneficial time for you, Cancer, just to really move with the project and just do what you want to do. Don't worry about consulting other people. If you know it's right, it's right. Let's put a oracle card. I think we'll put it on the King of Swords, because you are a water person, he's an air person. Ideas versus head versus heart, I think. Let's have a look and see what's underneath, why people are seeing you as this King of Swords. It's very flattering, actually, but then he can be a bit of a person as well that can sort of lead. He's very good with gift of the gab, this guy. So let's see what's under him. Let's get a clarification for him. And we have the Wind Fairy. Oh God, you won't believe it. 29. The Wind Fairy. Thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. The Wind Fairy whispers that the power of thoughts manifests the unseen into the physical. Take time to observe your predominant thoughts. Are they positive? Do they reflect empowering concepts, or are they negative and disempowering? When you tune in to how your mind is focused, you will surely see the relationship between your environment and your thoughts. And the thoughts you are thinking, sorry. To change the world of outer conditions, you must first change the way you think. The Wind Fairy also reminds you of the power of intellect, and this is a good time to use the power of your analytical mind. Think before you act. This is not the time for impulsive action. A well thought out strategy will yield a positive result. How apt is that? So we're looking at the King of Swords actually in a very positive light here, and this is your intellect. So don't even ask anybody else about anything, Cancer, because you've got the answers all by yourself. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great 4 weeks.